Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you guys are noticing a little bit of a difference in the audio quality this time around. I finally bit the bullet and got me a new microphone so we can wave goodbye to that crusty audio from those previous videos. Spring is finally starting to show itself in most places throughout the country, which means that the bass fishing is picking up. The spawning cycle for largemouth bass begins with a male and a female finding a cleared patch of ground to reproduce. This patch is typically referred to as a bed or a nest. Often the bed can be found in less than 2 feet of water, which allows for fishermen to pick and choose which individual fish they want to target. Ned rigs, senkos, weightless flukes, trick worms, jigs, and tubes are often the most highly selected baits for fishing the spawn, but the boys and I decided to try something new. We grabbed some bread and caught about a half dozen bluegill and 3 big golden shiners, with the goal of filming these fish in their realm while providing them with the most natural presentation possible, that being live bait. We wanted to see how these fish truly react to a potential threat to their eggs while their hormones are off the charts and their temper is slim to none. If you are not familiar with a largemouth bass spawn, then here's some context that may help you understand what you are seeing. When the water temperature reaches the low 60s, Fahrenheit that is, bass begin to go into spawning mode. They can be found in pairs, typically a large female and a smaller male. When fish pair up, they will clear a patch of bottom that is circular in shape to lay their eggs. This area is referred to as a bed or a nest. Beds are often located in less than 3 feet of water, which makes spring the best time for bass sight fishing. You can pick and choose which individual fish you want to cast at. The females are filled with eggs, and both fish have gorged themselves in the previous weeks to prepare for the energy-consuming process of spawning. Males are the aggressor of the two. They take on the responsibility of maintaining the bed and keeping potential threats off of their turf. The female is usually quite inactive compared to the male, but she will begin to reciprocate the male's behavior if he appears exceptionally agitated. In this video, both of the bass are very similar in size because the male is unusually large and the female is average. As anglers, we obviously want to catch the female, but it is highly likely that she will be reluctant to bite, so we have to be patient. In most cases, whether it takes 2 minutes or 2 hours, she will give in as long as she is not spooked. We spent 2 days throwing live bait at these fish. On day 1, Philip and I were not expecting to run into fish of this caliber. All we had was a light action spinning combo with a 10-pound test line. Despite these undeal factors, we both still figured that it was worth a shot. Unfortunately, I had forgot my microphone for my big camera, so you guys are going to have to bear with me for a minute on these voiceovers. Philip and I spent about 5 minutes pitching on the bed before the male really started to flare up on our bait. Once he began to show this behavior, we knew it was only a matter of time until we got our first strike. Out of nowhere, the female swooped in and engulfed our 6-inch bluegill with ease. We both could not contain our excitement. Philip fed the fish line for about 5 seconds and then leaned into the hook set. The fish was pinned and showed no signs of coming off. The bend in the rod told us that this was not a small one. I have always had the habit of fidgeting and moving my arms in weird ways when I'm excited, so I thought it was pretty funny to see how amped up I was about this fish. When I lipped it, I realized that there was a good chance that it would break 5 pounds. We put the fish on the scale and it read 4 pounds 15 ounces. Just an awesome fish, and the best part was watching her swim back down to go about her business once again. But Philip and I hadn't had enough just yet. The male was still on the bed and continued to showcase his unappreciation of the unwanted visitor that we dropped on his bed. We were losing our minds over too many close calls, but eventually, the male let his guard down and swam off with the bait in his mouth. He dropped it shortly after, but as Philip reeled the bait back in, it got slammed like a swim bait. He fed the fish plenty of line, and the second time was the charm. The fight was exhilarating, with lots of explosive runs and peeling drag. Toward the end, the fish made one last valiant effort by diving for the plant growth, but Philip did a great job of staying low and pointing the rod tip out to prevent any snagging. Now, the fish was exhausted and ready to be landed. The next day, we brought back another GoPro as well as our buddy Parker. Here's some bonus footage that does a great job of capturing the action that pre-spawn bass fishing has to offer. Enjoy.
There it is. Oh! That's so the GoPro's getting all.
I know, we're gonna have such sick footage of all it. Thing is, the water is plenty clear enough.
There it is. There it is. Oh.
Yeah, they start. There's a bigger one behind
That
it.
is a huge one behind it.
No, so what happened is yesterday is I think the one that is there is the smaller one.
When the one that guards gets all excited, the big one.
Everybody else comes in, and
So is he the one that guards, or is it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, man.
There was, yeah, a little nip at it for a while.
Got it.
No.
No. Come on. That's sick footage. That is sick footage. That was in the frame.
I think like all of it's in the frame. I mean, the GoPro is probably going out to like that. Look at him.
That's right for the GoPro. That was so cool. That was really cool. I changed my mind live, dude.
No, it's so fun.
Oh, come on. Oh, dude. Oh, look at that. That's a huge fish. Oh. Come on, the GoPro. Dude, that is in front of the GoPro.
Wait, this is the dinner table.
Yeah, the dinner table. Dinner table. Oh my god, a huge fish just. Yeah, no, there's big females.
It's just so sick.
It's so sick. Jerk it. Big jerk. Oh my god, it's in his mouth. No, he's got to do it. He's gonna drop it. He just wants it off of his head.
I'm actually gonna try casting it out a little bit.
Dragging it in. We have to get that little grass down. I feel like a live bluegill would do it.
Yeah, no, it'd crush it instantly.
There we go, come on. That's gotta be the one.
Ooh! Oh man.
Oh, the big girl's getting a little hyped. Come on, big girl, come on, big girl. Come on, big girl. Dude. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Nah, I want you in frame. I want you in frame. Come on, you gotta be good for the camera. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Eat it out of the freaking grass? Oh, there's three now. There's three now looking at it. Come on, that's perfect if you eat it right there, dude. That's perfect if you eat it right there. You are so annoying. Eat them. Oh, he's hungry, bro. This man just licked his lips. It's gonna be a mouthful, bro. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it.
But I have to make sure he goes head first.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, see what he does with this first. This looks interesting. He's trying to get him head first. Oh!
I'm fishing with a tiny carp, dude.
Yeah, literally. Oh yeah, there he is. You're right. Oh my gosh! Oh! Did you get it?
No!
Thank you all so much for sticking around until the end of this video. This was definitely a project that tested my patience. I actually had to edit this video all over again after a random software crash deleted my progress. But I troubleshooted this problem and now the video is better than the original. If you haven't heard already, I've recently made my first company partnership with Toadfish Outfitters. Thanks to Toadfish, I now can create discount codes that anyone can use at checkout to save money on all of their products. These codes only last 1 month, so please make sure that you use the code found in the description of my most recent upload. Otherwise, the code may not be active if the video is a couple weeks old. Huge shout out to these channel patrons for fueling the dream and keeping the content improving. As always, y'all, tight lines and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay hooked.